Hi, warriors. Welcome to Keon Plays Samurai Love Ballad Party masamune story. Let's continue on, warriors. Welcome to Keon Plays Samurai Love Ballad Party masamune story Act 2. Let's continue on. By the way, I just woke up, so I'm a little bit sleepy. And as always, I'm going to be doing some bloopers, so forgive me, okay? Episode 6, Me Morida. I don't know. Moria. Memoria. Okay, yeah, Memoria. Episode 6, Memoria. I don't even know what that means. That's the first time I've seen that word in my life. You just showed that. I hate it when it does that. Lord Masamune touches my hands delicately, examining the cup's lips by my practice of the koto. He looks stunned and perhaps a little afraid. His gaze focused now on my cheeks. There's one here too. Oh yeah. That one had happened when one of the strings had snapped and lashed me across the face. He traces it gingerly with his fingertips, his brows knit as if it stings. Does it hurt? No. How did you get this? I'm gonna not tell him. I'm not gonna tell him. I don't want to concern him with talk of Lady Yoshihime right now. When I refrain from saying anything, Lord Masamune's brows knit. If you won't talk to me, that will worry me more. Alright, actually, I'm practicing the koto. I tell him how I got the cuts as well as how I came to start learning the koto in the first place. That is in order to get Lady Yoshihime's blessing. I want to have something she and I could speak of together. He listens to every word, quiet save for small noises that tell me he is taking everything in. I thought that asking Lady Yoshihime to teach me how to play would be a way to bring us closer. I do have memories of Mother's Kyoto being very beautiful. He murmurs to himself with some warmth, as if he is reaching back in those memories to hear the sound of it again. She does not seem to be as snappy-ish with you as of late, I admit. However, there is no need for you to injure yourself just to get closer to her, Keon. I understand how you feel, but I am Lord of the Dante clan, and my word is law. If it comes down to it, no one has the right to object. Not even my own mother. Well, fuck. It froze on me, warrior, so I'll be right back. Okay, we are back, warriors. Let's continue on. Wait. Yeah, I'm not gonna read that. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna read that too. Though his words rattle with the fearsome strength of the dragon, his embrace is gentle. As he presses my cheek against his chest, he goes on, this time in a soothing murmur that echoes in my ears. I have not ever so much as thought I want anyone else at my side. I know. He said much the same thing to me before. No matter what, whatever, I might as well read it. No matter what anyone else has to say on the matter, the only one I ever want to be my bride is you, the woman I love. So you don't have to do these things to yourself, Kion. Every word Lord Masamune says is so certain without so much as a hint of wavering, even as he breathes. I know very well how deeply he feels for me, but I can't let myself only rely on him all the time. If I can't show him how I feel as we are now, things like this will just keep happening, even when we are husband and wife. Lord Masamune. I pull myself up, parting carefully from the tender love of his arms. What's the matter? I can't begin to tell you how happy I am to feel the way you do. And though it may be true that no one can oppose you, I still believe that it's not right for me to refuse to do what I can to change things for the better when the opportunity affords itself. Lord Masamune stares at me, his eyes wide. I know I might be a naive and I'm probably taking this too far, but I have to make sure he understands everything. What I'm trying to do now may come to nothing in the end, but I can't accept that more than I can accept doing nothing. At first, my koto playing was horrible, but I am getting better. Please let me keep trying. Lord Masamune closes his eyes, his long lashes trembling against his cheeks. Aha, yeah. That part of you is what made me. He looks straight at me, reaching up to trace the thin cut on my cheek with his fingertips, as if he is sweeping tears from my cheeks. I'm sorry. I was so stubborn when it came to understand your feelings. I don't think it was stubbornness at all. I wasn't trying hard enough to tell you. There was nothing else you could have done. Leaving things like that may have been fine if we were only lovers. But we are to become husband and wife. Lord Masamune smiles at me gently, his eyes peaceful. Do what you want, Kion. Just please spare me the things that make me worry about you. I'll try, thank you. We embrace again until he chuckles lightly. Sexy. I'm looking forward to hearing you play the koto. Sexy. Okay, I'm off topic. Anyways, his hand find their way against my shoulder, stroking down my back as if to comfort me against all the wounds he cannot see. The next day, I happened to meet Lord Kojiro on my way back from Lady Yoshihame's chamber. Kion, are you going to see Mother again today? He seems hesitant to be asking me, perhaps because he has already heard about the whole thing so far. Yes, well, I already went actually, but of course she refused to see me. But Mother did say something about the koto the other day. She never talks about it anymore. Really? Yes, it is possible that she is moved by your efforts, Kion. But please, leave my mother to me. Lord Kojo puts a violent hand to his chest. Let me harp about your harp to her. If I ask to hear you play, Mother is sure to indulge me. Ugh, I'm getting sleepy and thirsty. I feel like I don't want to read no more. I'm gonna have you read the last one, you warriors. You guys read the last one. I'm just kidding. I have to read it. If I force myself to read, I have to do it for you. I do it for you, warriors. Oh, Lord Kojo, thank you so much. You're so sweet. I'm not at all. I just want to see you and brother happy, Kion. My heart feels light again at the sight of the innocent yet hopeful smile. Several days later, the main hall is tense. Lord Masamune and I are in here alone. Even so, the air is still heavy. What is the meaning of this, Kojo? Honestly, my back stiffens at the sound of her voice, even with Lord Masamune meeting my eyes. The sound of their footsteps come closer and closer. This way, Mother. What could there possibly be in here, the main hall, for? The footstep stops. Oh, come on. I don't want to see her. I don't want to see her. After Lady Yoshihime sees Lord Masamune and I, her eyes go to the koto sitting in front of us on the floor. I am going back to my chamber. Wow. Wow. As she turned away, I call out to her. Lady Yoshihime, please. All I want is to play for you. Mother, please. I too wish for you to hear her. Me too. Lady Yoshihime gives Lord Kojo a look, then sighs heavily. She strides into the room and sits. Thank you. I raise my head and put my hands to the strings. I'm so nervous. I look over to Lord Masamune, who gives me a small nod as he watches over me. Alright. Stilling my resolve, I start to play. That is not to say that my fingers can be called anything close to death or my playing good. Even so, Lady Yoshihime listens to every last note. Yeah, I'm good at playing the koto. Last one. When I am done, Lord Masamune and Lord Kojo both applaud for me, quiet smiles on their faces. Thank you very much. That song. Lady Yoshihime gasps, murmuring behind her hand. I chose it as I had heard it was one of you often used to play, Lady Yoshihime. I sit up a little straighter as I go on. Lady Yoshihime, I know I may not yet be worthy of being a bride of the Dante yet, but I will do everything I can until the day comes where you can think of me worthy of your family. I want to support Lord Masamune as his wife. I will not allow my love for him to be second to that of anyone else. Lady Yoshihime says nothing. Lord Masamune speaks quietly from next to me, as if he cannot remain silent any longer. Mother, I used to love seeing the closeness between you and father. Even though I know I was the one to take him away from you in the inn. He looks away, his fists grasping at his clothes where they sit on his knees. I watch his knuckles as they start to turn white. I want Kion and I to have a marriage, just like you and father had. Mother, I want to keep supporting brother in his love. And I would be very happy if you would allow me to know Kion as my honored sister-in-law. After hearing Lord Kojiro's precision, whatever you call it, speech, Lady Yoshihime finally said something. It was quite the horrendous excuse for koto performance, wasn't it? I do wonder if my inability to accept you is something of the rejection of the woman I once was. Wait, what? She says nothing more about it, instead looking between me and Lord Masamune again. And it froze on me. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and end it right here. So stay out, take care. Until next time, Kion plays Samurai Love Battle Party. Bye. It froze on me. I need to fix it. Bye.